I'm recording. I am not using the other thing. Alright.
And we're live.
And we're live. Hold up. Okay, now we're officially live. But not live like recording live, not streaming live. I'm getting better at pushing the correct button. Anyways. What was that?
So I forget you stream when we do this.
I do.
I should probably watch them.
If you ever want to watch them for like notes or something, you can feel free.
I don't want to listen to myself.
Alright, so what were we doing last time? Anybody remember? It's been a hot minute. Katie's bringing out the entire novel. I'm sure she wrote an entire novel.
I've been telling every person I know about how great that was in the last few weeks. I have so much fun.
I'm glad you did. It took a lot of work. I spent about 2 weeks making that thing.
Phenomenal. You crushed. I gotta commend you again, because it was amazing.
Well, thank y'all. I'm glad you liked it.
But yeah, we solved a problem.
Yes. You guys went to moving shit, hold up. Went to the lunar island. And you met a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Yeah. Lots of royalty.
You met, let's see, so Danton Blackthorn was there. He was the lord of the manor, the mansion. And you met the Monclairs from Deep Grove, which is over in this area. The brother and the sister. Sadly, only one of them made it. Etienne and Isabella. And then you met, who else? Duke Thorin Iron Fist. He's from Than Muldoon up here.
He was fun.
Yeah, he's my friend now.
Yeah.
The dwarf guy.
Yeah, he was cool.
And yes, Seraphina, she's actually way down in Brightsword, way on the very bottom right corner.
She traveled hella far.
Yes. She and also the Prince guy traveled pretty far because he's from Valeria. Prince Thalarin, who's from Valeria over there. Way on the east, that's where you're from too, actually. Kate. And let's see, who else did y'all meet? Oh, you met Sheikh Amir al-Rashid, who was there with a little slave boy named Zerix, and he's from Catamanca, way up in the northwest.
My new sous chef.
Yeah, we need a stat block.
Wait, you need whose stat block? Oh, Zerix?
Yeah.
Right now he is just a very young boy, so he's just got commoner stats, but I do have him, I actually moved him into my shipmates section, and actually, hold up, let me move y'all here for just a second, because I did this for you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
So yes, one thing I didn't tell you guys is you actually can gather NPCs because your crew is 30 people and you can replace the non-named NPCs with named ones, so feel free to gather people as you wish. But Zreeks is on the ship now for you.
Nice.
Was there anybody else you guys met that was important? Oh, of course. How could I forget her? The princess.
Yeah, the dead one. No.
No.
The,
It was her best friend who was
Oh, right, sorry.
the
There was a lot of
Princess Giselle Valtorian.
people. She was almost crying.
Yes. It was her birthday.
She was the one Bobar was seducing.
Boba was seducing everyone, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Not true. Not
Wow.
true.
At the party.
I mean, almost everybody. but
Almost.
let's stick to the facts. Not everybody.
But yeah, let me move y'all back to the world map just for a second here, because we're gonna be traveling. Unless you guys plan to stay on this island for longer.
Hell no.
Hell no, okay. Getting off Murder Island.
Stefan, did you see our message about the books though?
Oh, yeah.
I did,
Got a book.
but I did not think about it.
Okay.
The
I'm sorry.
message about the books.
I just want to make sure you had the opportunity since we did. When we
Yeah,
asked Warren for a book from his library instead of the reward money.
Oh, right, yes. I did say that they, Shadow asked right before we logged off if he could do that, and I said sure. So, if you want to, the offer is there.
All right, I'll think about it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I did not do my homework.
Ah, that's okay.
Please see enough to write on if we need to.
All good.
Subtract some money out of the book.
Alright. So, where do you guys want to go? I'm assuming you're gonna head to the Shallows.
Where are we going to go?
But you had several places, several quests that you needed to do, and or you can just, you know, go off in a random direction, although I will have to whip something out of my ass for you guys if that's the case.
Let's go to Moss Island and see what happens.
Yeah, right.
Moss Island, oh boy. Well, I do have a general idea planned for that place. I can whip it up for you.
Her cooking school is in Ramore, right? Or is that somewhere else?
What was that?
I think we're already going there.
Oh.
The cooking?
Please. Yeah, the cooking school, wasn't it Rammer over here?
Yes. The cooking school
Okay,
exists in Raymore, and I believe you have a quest in Raymore for... That's the main story quest.
Yeah, so we
For,
can
Tyoshi.
I'm trying to pull the branded shit for her. No, I want to do our quest.
visit. The quest is there, babe.
No, I know, but like, we don't need to take extra time just doing random bullshit that I just thought of just to be silly.
Okay, let's see the shallows.
Yeah.
For Lady Astwood.
Ashwood?
That's what the note says, Lady Astwood.
Yeah, I wonder who wrote that and who wrote... What was this one? I can't even read what it says right here anymore. What is that? The balls. Yes. Alright. So, it's the morning. Everybody is gonna leave the party. They all say farewell to you guys and thank yous again. And, remind you that you're welcome to visit them if you ever get the chance to travel in their general directions.
And see another murder, I'm good.
Another murder. I can't do that many murders. I can't do that many.
I'm just funny.
But, yes. Is there anything you guys wanted to do before heading out?
I'll ask Tariq if there's anything he needs to do before we leave. He's with me though.
He is. Did I give you guys a picture of him at all? I think I
at
did.
one did, but
That's somewhere in one of the
He's Dragonborn kid, right?
Let me see. Yeah, he's the Dragonborn child.
Preteen.
Yes. He's like
You know,
12, 13, somewhere in there.
yeah, I remember us having a whole conversation about his age, so.
Yes. He's old enough that he can learn skills.
He will not be doing any combat, but we'll work on training.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess he has had combat, well, not really combat, but...
He will be having no more of that until he is ready for it.
Alright. Well, Lord Blackthorn will again thank you guys for taking the time to stop by and take the place of Honora, and if there's nothing else that you guys want to do here, then we'll start our sailing stuff again and head off where you want to. I do need to let you guys know, so I probably should have drawn the currents, but I kind of told you the currents go kind of like this in a general circular direction.
Yeah.
Kind of. So if you're going this way, it'll take you basically half speed to go this direction.
Go against the current.
Yeah. So ships do still go this way, it's just faster for them to go around this way generally, although, you know, like, you kind of add the time. It's about the same time. So.
You're a little faster with the current, a little slower against it.
Exactly. So usually they like to make this triangle of trade, like Red Harbor, Raymore, and Arkdale, and occasionally they'll go over to Deep Grove or Stormshire, which are the other two bigger places. So usually they'll just make like this circle that goes this way. But, so basically if you go here and then here, that would be like, instead of 2 days travel, that'd be 4 days travel, if that makes sense. So each hex instead of 1 would be 2.
We can't be lucky with our picking up and getting dropped off in the right direction. Magical teleportation every time, can't we?
Oh yeah. The magical, let me get that out just in case you guys proc another crazy thing that happens, a hazard. Okay. I got that open and ready to go, so off we go, I guess. So I'm guessing you're gonna go here first?
Yeah.
Okay. So since that's 2 days that you're traveling in that direction, I guess, Katie, you can roll 2 D100s, and Shadow and Stefan can roll 2 D20s. Just to see if anything happens. A 20? Wow.
Wait, what?
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, I do too.
So Katie had a 95 for the first day? 95 and then 45. Okay, so the first day... Let's see. The first day for you guys is clear skies. Nice. You're so lucky at rolling that, man. Jeez.
I'm really good at rolling, guys.
Apparently, you're just never gonna have rain. But yes, it's basically very nice traveling weather. And then you said the second day was 45?
Yes.
Okay. And that is light clouds. You're very good at rolling high. high is good for weather, so you're doing
It's the same
good.
thing when I roll. It's the same thing when I roll my stats. They always turn out like fairly good, and it's like how? Like no, dice
So-
magic.
Dice magic. So yes, both days you travel will be basically about as comfortable as possible for weather. No rain, just very pleasant. Occasionally a nice light cloud to give you some shelter from the sun. Alright, so then Shadow has 20 for the first day and a 5 for the second day. Okay, and then Stefan has a 15 and a 14. Okay. So luckily, you guys rolled high enough that nothing happens on your 2 days of travel to this location. So it's just a very slow pace. The sun is very nice and comforting, and the waves are very cool on your skin as you travel. And there's no storm clouds in sight so far. Is there anything you guys would like to do while you're traveling? I know we talked about potential... let's see. I can read these things again that you guys can do if anyone's doing anything. But, I think Shadow can draw a map, anybody can forage, Katie can raise crew morale, Stefan can navigate to make sure you don't get lost. Anybody can notice threats. Stefan can repair the boat, although I don't think there's any damage yet because you guys have just been rolling so dang good.
You want me to drive through some coral for you? What you to do?
Oh, don't worry. There's a chance that you could find coral.
I'm going to get to a point where we get to fix something, so I'm enjoying this time where we
Yeah.
don't. I'm gonna forage for some food to cook.
Okay. Sure.
Is it possible for hunting? And we can do like birds and shit, or are we only available to do fishing right now?
You guys are close enough to land that there would be potential birds flying around, so if you wanted to try to hunt like seagulls or something else that's flying around, pelicans. I don't know what other birds fly around out in the ocean areas, but
Follow.
swallows. Yeah, you can try to either hunt for birds or fish. This area is actually very well stocked. This area probably has some of the best fishing grounds because actually if you go further down here, like this whole area, this is like the best fishing grounds. Is right next to Maramara. They're known for being a fishing island, so you guys are pretty close to that. But if you're going to forage, then I'll need you to make a wisdom survival check.
Can I have 3?
Sure, he can give you the help action. He can help you. So
And then
you
it's
can
like-
get advantage for your check.
Varies with me, so.
Let me check the cooking stuff again, because I gotta make
15.
sure. 15?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, you are able to find some fish. I'm not sure how many I'm supposed to give you though. I'm looking at that right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't give like quantities in the page, so it's like.
I will say, go ahead and roll a 2d10.
Oh, sorry, I have to fix something. Remy, get out of my way. Okay, 2d10.
Yeah.
A 1 and a 6.
Okay, so 7. So you managed to catch 7 fish while you are foraging for fish. Nice job. We don't have to give, exact fish right now, but just fish in general you have caught.
Okay, so can we say I did that on the first day, and then the second day I'll do like the actual cooking thing, and then, or should I wait until we actually head out?
That's fine too, if you want. Are Stefan and Shadow doing anything?
I'll just keep the map updated.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you were talking. Go ahead.
I think I'll just relax.
Relax for now. Before
Yes.
you inevitably have to repair all the time whenever you run into something.
Exactly.
Perfect. Speaking of which, before we get too far, just in case we end up rolling this, so there's this section in my book about ships in combat, and basically it only gives the captain, first mate, and bosun, which you guys are all one of those, the take aim or full speed ahead actions.
Violet.
And I'm not sure if you guys have that or not, but I think I linked something like that somewhere.
Yeah, I'm just accessing it through the Ghost of Salt Marsh book.
Yeah. It should all be on the Ghost of Salt Marsh book area. That's what I'm using for this. But basically there's only those 2 actions, and I found, like, over the weekend when I was bored, I found another booklet. Let me just... I don't want to do the whole thing of this one because it conflicts, like, some of it conflicts with this. But let me just share this with you guys in Discord. Hopefully this link works for you. It's just an anyflip.com thing. And if you guys go to page 9 and 10, I was basically considering giving you guys, when you guys are in the ship, giving you guys the ability to grapple, ram, and repair damage as well, as options for things you could do. So grappling is like if you want to catch a smaller ship and start dragging it off with you. Or if they want to catch your ship and start dragging you off with them. Ramming is like a super risky thing where basically if you succeed, then you deal a lot of damage to their ship. Your ship takes half of their hull's damage.
Woof.
But you do your full hull to them. But if you fail, then it's reversed. So it's kind of a gamble. It's like you don't want to do it very often, because it'll do a lot of damage to your ship.
The madness. So you could both kill each other.
Yes. Well, you wouldn't kill each other, but you would You could potentially sink both ships in one go, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're both at half HP, no matter who wins, you both go down.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
sounds fine, and I don't want to do that.
But, I mean, the ramming thing you could have as an option where if you're like, oh, it's a tiny ship, we might as well just ram it, you know? Or if it's like, well, we're kind of fucked either way, we should just ram them and maybe we'll get lucky and they'll take enough damage that they start sinking, but we don't, you know? And then the repair damage is... I like the idea of Stefan being able to actually repair stuff during combat. I don't know about you guys.
That's nice.
But I feel like that, like, okay, if I was playing a repair person on a ship, I would probably want this so that I felt useful. But that is
To mean
up to
useful. I think I was not useful until now.
No,
you're
no. I mean, like when I envision myself playing a character that is like a repairman on a ship or a spaceship or something, I envision like those crazy scenes where they're panicking and they're like, "Oh my god, everything's on fire!" And then the repair dude's like, "I got this," and then they come in and then they start repairing everything, you know?
Yes.
So I don't know
I mean-
if that's like your fantasy thing or not. If it isn't, we don't have to have it, but if you want it, I can
I
add
guess
it in.
I guess it's good to have options. I think it doesn't fit really well with the barbarian theme because
Have Bobar on the enemy ship than trying to fix ours.
yes,
Okay. Well, I mean, if you guys want to add any of these options, let me know, because we can add them. I thought they seemed kind of cool, but we don't have to. Like I said, if we add them for you guys, then enemies can do these things too. So.
Yeah, what if we get into a fight and they immediately ram us and sink our ship in one turn?
True.
I don't think they can. Maybe.
It says
Maybe. I don't know.
you have damage based off the maximum hit point, so...
Of the hull. So their hull would literally have to be like,
the same as ours.
Or bigger.
yeah, the same or bigger, basically.
It's up to you guys. I don't know. It's strong. Either way. I lean towards it's more stuff to manage, but
Agreed.
Seem to reach up towards your hand to pull back the time, but you intrigue it, notice a little too late.
So just want to stick with the take aim and full speed ahead thing, or do you want any of
Yeah.
these added?
Unless Stefan wants to add some, I'm good with not doing that.
You intrigue it.
I think I'm good with the base rules.
Okay,
More stuff to miss.
alrighty. No worries. I just saw it and was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So wanted to make sure you guys didn't want them before just being like, nah, we're not gonna do that.
I'm still trying to memorize the base ship stuff.
Yeah, same.
The base ship stuff.
Yeah.
Well, for combat, it actually looks pretty simple.
Yeah.
The only thing is, what I'm worried is that, like, I don't want it to be me versus just Shadow, and then Katie and Stefan are, like, sitting there doing nothing, but the more I read it, the more it seems that, like, as long as you have enough crew on the ship, then each of you basically get to do an action, because the ship has 3 actions. It's just the captain would decide if you were gonna, like, fire or not, basically.
range stuff too, so I'm a ranger, so I'm good. Boat stuff.
Boat stuff.
There's
But-
also a crash in the ship in the regular combat that kind of already covers right now.
Where?
Ships in combat all the way down at the bottom.
Oh, the crashing the ship thing?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
clearly not great. It's a good thing, but it is 16 d10 damage.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Who died? Who died? What the fuck?
Alright. Well, anyways, let's do 2 more rolls to go here then.
Oh, I just wanted to say for my cooking,
Yeah.
the day that we're off the ship, I want to cook whatever meal before we leave with my rolls, so we get
Okay.
that in. It lasts for until a long rest, so I want to make sure we have it while we're doing stuff.
Gotcha. Well, it'll take you 2 days to move here, but if you move here, you guys will get there and it'll be kind of like the evening, so you can either just stay there. It's basically the edge of the shallows. You can either stay on the edge of the shallows or you can travel another day back or another 2 days back and go in the heart of the shallows.
I think towards like anchoring a little bit outside and resting,
Sounds good.
Your eyes stare up the last of the fair sleep.
but I'm open to other suggestions.
No, it's fine.
Okay. So you guys will chill on the edge and then the next morning go off to the shallows and explore.
Yeah, Bobar's good with that.
First of definitely.
Sure.
Okay. So then I'll need 2 more rolls from each of you for the traveling to this hex.
Yeah.
So 2d100 from Katie and 2d20 from Shadow and Stefan. Just to see if anything happens on the next day.
Pretty good.
Alright, guys. It'll be right back to roll.
56.
Alright.
Sorry. Had to put our dog in timeout.
Oh, all good.
What am I on?
1d100.
59.
59. Nice. Okay, well, you have more clear skies. Katie can't roll below like a 40. It's crazy. Okay, and then day 4, we've got Shadow.
Yeah.
Shadow was 11. Oh, what was...
57 was the second one.
Okay. 57. More clear skies. Which is good for you guys. Because since you're gonna travel tomorrow, probably want some nice weather. Or since you're gonna explore the shallows. Makes it a lot easier to see.
So do you want to do your survival check for day 4 and then you'll be able to make the food?
Yeah, I can do that. Or, like, do I need to roll again, or are we just using the same number I rolled before for...
So,
Ellie?
are you guys
Wait.
going to explore at the end of day 4 when you get there? Which it'd be like the evening.
Start at day 5.
Yeah.
So the cooking guide is you need to pass your survival check within the last 24 hours.
Okay, so I'll do it again.
And then at the end of a long rest is when you do the cook food and lasts for the rest
So
of
day
until your next
4 is what I want to...
Yeah, so day 4 survival check. And then if you pass, then long rest, morning of day 5, we'll get the bone. And then we can go exploring day 5.
You good with that, Ellie?
Yeah. So what are you trying to cook, I guess?
Fish again? Or
Go for him.
meat?
Cooking the
Yeah.
fish?
No, I think I'm gonna do meat since we're close enough to land, but...
Okay.
Birds.
Yeah, birds. And Zreek's are gonna come with me again.
Okay.
You open the crow's nest with your
Yeah, he can help
bow.
me. He can help me smugs.
Okay. If Zreeks
Is
is
it like-
going with you, then you can get advantage for his help action.
And then it's just survival still, right?
Let me double check here. I believe so.
That's a dirty 20.
20?
Yeah, a dirty 20.
The nat 20?
No, a dirty 20.
Oh. Okay. Well, still, 20 is good.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. You succeed. So, you can cook tomorrow.
Do you want me to roll for that now since I'm doing Mandolin or?
Let me check one thing. Because day 4, it's still day 4.
Oh yeah,
Shadow rolled an 11. And Bobar rolled a 3. Okay. So, something does happen.
Oh no.
Alright. Bobar, or Stefan, I need you to roll me a 1d6.
Dun, dun, dun.
To see what happens.
Yeah, the character's dead.
And then
No, they're trying to heal her right now. She got brought down to 0.
The energy itself vibrates when the glass shards.
You there, Stefan?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi. I need you to roll a 1d6 to see what happened.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Oh,
missed
that's
that.
okay. All good.
That's a 1.
That is a 1.
oh no.
Hmm.
A 1 is good. A 1 is good.
Alright.
What have you done?
So, you guys are sailing, and when you get to very close to the shallows, it's probably about, let's say, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon or so, 3 p.m., somewhere in there. For some reason, your bird notices something and calls to you. And if you go up in the crow's nest and look out, you see a really weird sight. You see a group of young women, and they're dancing around an open fire on a
Women.
very tiny island.
Don't trust it. Are they singing? I'm not there. Don't ignore me. I'm sorry.
They're singing and dancing around an open fire.
That's bad. Sorry.
It's
I
bad.
need to be quiet.
Alright, Bobar. I think we need to send you to the island to seduce them.
Oh my god.
At this point,
I mean, that's. How big is the island?
beautiful.
It's...
As it gets closer,
I don't even know how to say how big something is, but like it's not a very giant island.
Can you see the whole island from up there, or?
I don't know if you could see like the whole island, but you can see a lot of the island. You can definitely see the entire side of the island that's facing you. So it's not like
Okay,
a
so-
massive island.
Okay, but can I mean, is there a village on the island or some shacks at least? I don't know what's going on, or is there just, you know?
You can see 3 ladies they're dancing around this campfire, this bonfire on the beach. and singing and dancing, and it looks like they've got some tents pitched up there.
Picture of this.
And then there's a bunch of trees, so you can't really see past the beach. Lots of, what are they called? Not pine tree. What am I trying to say?
Palm tree.
Palm tree, thank you.
It's like Californian, I know it well.
As someone who's been obsessed with In-N-Out coming into my city, that was the whole reason that they couldn't come here for a really long time. I'm very aware of palm trees.
So the palm tree.
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, I'm not going to get into it right now. Yeah,
That's his lungs.
they had to adjust the landscaping. It's like whole thing.
So, Bobar, what would you like to do? You see these women out on an island.
I alert the others. What are they humanoid? What kind of?
From where you can see, I mean, you guys aren't like right next to the island. They're very small, but you can see they look like they're humans, yeah. From where you're at, they have humanoid shapes.
Julia, humanoid shapes, very vague, Ellie. We need to buy a spyglass.
How far away is this?
You do not have a
So-
spyglass.
How do I know they are women, but I can't decide on on their race?
There's only one thing you can see.
My god.
Explain in detail how's that possible.
I mean,
Around this one.
What kind of body features are giving it away?
okay, well, maybe they're not women, but the way that they move is very feminine. How about that?
Aha, very nice, very nice.
You can tell that there are 3 feminine figures.
We can get even less heteronormative than this. Let's get even more niche. Just kidding. So no, like, wings or any distinguishing, like, large features.
From what you can see, no. It looks like 3 human women from where you are.
How far away are we from this? Oh, sorry. I missed the
Bobar, make another roll for me. Roll a... How do I get you to roll, like, between 100 and 500 is how close you are.
Well, 100 plus a D 400.
Yes.
400?
Okay, so you're pretty far. You're almost 500 feet away.
Okay, but I can hear them singing.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know if you can hear them singing, but
I hear some kind of methodical noise.
you can definitely see them dancing.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we just leave them be? Question mark. I don't see what would get out of this.
That won't come back to haunt you.
I mean, they seem to have a great time, so why should we pester them?
You get whispered to secretly. Are they singing a song to you? You feel their call?
Do I feel their call?
You want me to tie you up?
That's what you're into.
What?
Please
Dado.
ignore my
I mean, you're pretty far away. I don't know if you'd even be able to hear anything.
Do we want to try and haul anchor and move closer?
I don't know. Why would we pester some locals? Just
It's fair. I'm fine leaving him be.
I mean, if you want to pay them a visit,
Not particularly.
I'm down. But
They don't seem like concerned by us.
The only thing that sticks out
Like they're still doing what they're doing.
is what looks to be a black.
They're not really paying attention to anything other than they're dancing right now.
Alright. Yeah, I guess just keep an eye on it and let us know if we need to.
yes,
We can just send a bird over there and see what happens. And then
There's only two.
And then the
if we get a
bird
better
never
look, we get a
comes
better
back.
look.
I don't know. I mean, who are we to judge them for their possibly drug-fueled partying? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Send a bird over there just to make sure they're not dancing around a sacrifice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I agree to that. Let's send ice hockey.
Alright.
Here we send a familiar so ice hockey doesn't get killed.
Yeah.
He's less replaceable than ours.
Yeah, true.
Ours are just spirits.
All right.
Alright.
If you really want to send him, go for it. But
Yeah, we're not gonna stop you if you want to do something.
No, that's fine.
I just
Who's-
don't want him to
who's
get
getting-
Eldritch blasted and fall into the ocean.
Who's getting sent over?
I'll use the bonus action to see through my familiar's eyes and then send Ember over.
Okay. So Ember flies over, and you can very clearly see these women as you get closer and closer, and they're not really paying attention to your bird familiar at all. They're just partying on the beach, and you can tell one has like very black dark hair, another has wavy blonde hair, and another has this sort of auburn hair, and they're dancing around on the beach, and they're definitely, well, can you hear anything from your familiar?
You can see through the familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn.
They
Oh, I thought I could continue. Oh, there's no reason I can't just repeatedly use them though.
are they old, young?
No. Not entirely certain of the name.
Okay, I guess more so.
So you can hear what they're singing?
Yes.
Okay, you can definitely tell they're singing. And
The women-
it's this very hauntingly beautiful song, and it's almost mournful in a way.
That was what ended up the.
And it's saying, "Save us. We're all alone on this sad, sad island. We need people to come and save us.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I need you to make a wisdom save for
Yep.
me."
There it is.
Let's do
I
this.
fucking called it.
And with disadvantage.
Yeah, of course.
Disadvantage.
Even though it's through the bird.
No.
Yes, there's a reason.
I'm sure.
5.
No.
Look, guys, these women are in
So,
trouble. We gotta save them. I turn the steering wheel.
So, yeah, Reyes, you immediately think that this is the best thing to do, and you need to save these people. Like, you feel horrible if you don't save these women.
I want to try and grapple him.
Grapple him.
Yeah, if I can. So they.
Okay.
Well, because we need to. We're anchored right now, right? So we need to hold an anchor anyway.
I think this is while we're still traveling.
We're traveling right now.
Yes,
How
you
else
are
would we
currently still traveling.
I mean, they didn't approach us.
Right. Right.
shall we
So,
roll?
basically, you guys are like, all of a sudden, you see. Well, I don't know if any of you are paying attention to him or not.
I'm down there. I'm with him. I'm out. When we were alerted, we were down together, I assumed.
Yeah, Bobar
Okay.
called us all together. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So you would notice that Shadow suddenly, or Raze suddenly is like desperate to turn the ship toward the island.
Say anything out loud.
I don't know if you're at the helm. Who would be at the helm at this point?
It would normally be me, but I would
Okay.
have walked over to look at the island.
Okay.
And so I said, these women are in danger, we have to go save them. And then I go over to the steering wheel.
Wait. I'll try and grab him.
Immediately?
Yes.
Alright, you can try and make a grappling check. It would be a strength versus. Let me see, where's my grappling condition? Hold up.
I believe so.
I think I scrolled into my
Grapple. Sorry, I'm scrolling. There we go. Okay.
strength or dex saving throw. It chooses which, or it has a grappling condition. The DC is 8 plus your strength and proficiency with fire.
Well, I'll try.
Good luck. Stefan, are you also trying to stop him, or?
I roll against your DC.
Oh, okay.
So it's 8 plus your proficiency plus your strength.
What would you be up to, Stefan, if you see this happening? Katie just starts, or Shadow starts walking over saying we need to save them, and then Katie starts grabbing onto him.
She goes to grab me and I go, and I like karate chop her arm and keep walking.
23.
I rolled a 23.
You fucker. You fucker.
What's the emergency? Why do they need saving?
Yeah, what's going on?
Let's say they're stranded on an island. We gotta go. And then I just like start jogging towards the
I think that's a good idea.
steering wheel.
Well,
Got any ideas, Popar?
all right. Sure.
Like trying to steer or trying to forcibly take it away from you, but it's so much higher than me anyway.
All right. Well, I'll say to you, Race. Well, to me, they seem pretty. The dancing seemed pretty cheerful, so I don't understand what's going on.
Look, clearly they lit the fire to try and signal for a ship, and they're running around trying to get attention. We gotta go.
No.
So I assume this does not match with my perception, right?
It looks like they're very happily dancing for you,
Okay.
but you haven't really heard anything, so all you know is they're happily dancing on an island, and he's saying they're stranded and they're needing saving.
Okay, and I guess Bobar, with his experience being among pirates and on a ship, would know the concept of something like a siren, even if he did not encounter them in person as of yet.
Can I go
You
to one
can-
of the ship's weapons?
You can. A ship weapon, you're gonna shoot at him?
With the fucking
God.
ballista?
Fedora 2.0.
Well, Mangonel has a longer range, but
I mean, yes,
All right.
you can.
Let's sink the ship. It's the only way.
just crash it into the island.
That is currently what Reyes is intending to do.
All right, so currently he is steering the ship very hard, turning it toward the island.
All right.
But Bobar,
I'll
I
use-
guess go ahead and make a. Let me think. What kind of a check would that be?
I can only do 90 degrees at a time, so.
I guess you could make either a history or nature,
Violet, enough.
maybe arcana. Any of those for a roll to know what's going on with these.
I haven't the slightest
Okay. So
idea.
in your travels you have never encountered something like this before.
Fuck. Can I roll?
I would like
Sure.
to cast use booming voice that makes my voice 3 times as loud for 1 minute. One shout, we're coming to save you!
Oh, fucker!
Alright. You do that. Everybody on the ship,
I hate you.
how do I, what is deafened? Hold up. How do you save against deafened?
Don't worry, Steph, I rolled worse than you, so.
I only see the deafened condition, but I don't see how to...
Generally it's for stuff like silence spells, so...
I'm gonna save you.
Mechanically, booming voice just gives you advantage on intimidation, but...
Right. Alright, I won't deafen everybody, but it would have been funny.
If you want us to roll for it, I would say Constitution would be the most applicable.
I'll roll if you want us to.
No, that's okay. We don't have to, since the thing doesn't actually say that it deafens people in an area, because there's spells that actually do, but... Alright, so... He yells this, and it carries across the ocean, and the women immediately stop dancing, and
God
all
damn it.
turn and look toward you. And then they immediately start waving and saying, "Help! Help! We need help!"
And we all hear this, or just Shadow via his familiar?
I don't
Where's
have
your-
that on anymore.
Where's your ship?
I
I
have
need
to
to see.
constantly reapply that, and it takes over my vision too. I don't think I can see, so I have to cancel the vision thing in order to
Your
run the
ship's
boat.
speed is 50 feet.
And he can only turn it 90 degrees at a time. I would also just like to say that, so if it's more than that, he's gonna have to wait to turn the ship around.
And I will be using full speed ahead
Of course you fucking
on my next turn, since I use thaumaturgy.
Alright. So, right now the ship is moving 50 feet. So it's moved 50 feet forward. So how far did we say it was? 464? So you're about 400 feet away now? I don't know, how far does sound carry? I don't know if you'd be able to hear their voices yet, but you can see them waving at the ship, panicking and waving.
So, can I?
a couple ideas.
I mean, this is very suspicious. Can I make an insight check to figure out whether Reyes is kind of acting on his own accord, or if he's kind of under the influence of something?
That's a good idea.
Sure. I'm trying to think. I guess you could make a... I guess an insight would be okay.
Would you like me to roll deception against it?
Yes. And you have advantage.
How
He
is
doesn't even
that?
need it!
Don't worry, I'll roll again in case I get a 20 instead of an 18.
Nope.
That's Captain Doctor to you! We must save these women!
Shadow is
All right.
100% convinced, or Raze is 100% convinced you need to save these people. They're in dire peril.
Can I roll an insight?
Sure.
I know it's not gonna be that fucking 24.
And you actually get advantage for your insight check.
Pretty good rolls.
Me to roll again against her.
What was that?
You want me to roll again against her? Or stick with the 24?
No, you can just keep the deception check that you already have for, like, in general.
So fucking close.
Did you get
No,
it?
No, I rolled a 23.
So
I will go to
almost.
The weapons on the ship, and I'm gonna start attacking the island.
Stand down! There's innocent women over there!
Gonna just start shooting at him.
I'll tell the crew to restrain her.
Oh my
Alright,
god!
alright, hold up. We need to actually get initiative here. Because there's too much shit happening.
Yeah.
Give me, let me get a turn order. Alright, let me clear this. Okay. Let me put you guys on the ship so you can get on the turn order.
Well, I mean, if we are quick enough, the sirens can't get us because we'll kill each other before that. So that's a good thing, I guess.
This is how it ends. Crew killing each other. Alright, so you guys would have been on the deck here somewhere, either down here or up at the helm where he is at.
Yeah, I would have been closer to them, heading towards one of the weapons.
Guessing you guys would have been up here because you were trying to stop him.
Yeah. Well, was Bobar up on thing?
This one?
Yeah, I'm next to him.
Oh, and I guess he was up here with you too. Hermes is somewhere around here. Alright. So let me see. Who's all in the turn order here? I need to get whoever's gonna be in combat here.
They added the ability for players to add turns to their turn order.
Ooh.
So nice.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. I just right-clicked on Katie and added her and typed it in.
Nice. Yeah, used to be only the DM could do that, I think. So that's good. But they changed that. Alright, I guess I'll get Hermes in here in case you need him.
Yeah, get him in here. He needs to follow my orders.
He's gonna not know what to do, honestly.
In the galley. He is not up here. I would say that.
Okay.
I came up from the galley when we were alerted.
Alright, so... Bobar, I guess you... Oh wait, I need to also add... Well, if you're going to fire at them, I'm gonna have to add them to the turn order somehow. Let's see. 1 second. Need to find their tokens.
I mean, they don't know if we're attacking them yet, so maybe after we actually attack them. Just so, because I don't want them to get
Shadow might stop you too.
No, he rolled a 5.
Which one's the mangonel and which one's the ballista?
Well, originally this was gonna be the ballista and this was gonna be the mangonel.
Perfect.
But, I'm not sure which one.
It works for me.
Is it possible for you to label them on the map layer, just so we have a reference?
Yes. Give me 1 second.
Thank you.
Yep. Ballista. Is there a way I can make a background? I think there is. There we go. Hold up. Let me delete that one. Redo this. Okay. Lista. And manganil. I don't know if I spelled this right. Oops. If I didn't, I'll redo it later, but there you go. Alright. So, shit's going down. You can see Katie is heading toward, or Kate is heading toward a giant weapon without the captain's command, and the captain is at the helm trying to speed you toward the island. So what would you like to do in this chaos, Bobar?
All right. I will say, could anybody please explain what's going on here? And then that will be my turn, I guess.
Okay. So, Kate, what did you want to do?
Question. Is the manganel loaded?
Good question. Normally, I don't think you would have them preloaded unless you expected to go into a combat of some sort.
Yes.
I'm gonna say probably not, because you wouldn't want to accidentally fire. Unless... I don't think that Ray's ever gave you an order to... Oops. Sorry, I just clicked. I'm reloading. I don't think he ever gave you a order
Oh, you're right.
to load it. Let me know if I'm wrong, but...
No, I think you're right. That's
I
why
would
when I was
ass-
reading. Shit.
I would assume you'd have to spend a turn loading it. If-
Yeah, and it
Members.
yeah, it requires loading requires 2 actions, and aiming it requires 2 actions. Yeah. Okay, well I guess
Bobar asked, what's going on?
Ray's
so-
acting weird. I can't tell if he's lying to me or not. And I don't think it's a good idea to go save these women. And I will start
loading the manganel.
yeah. Kind of like maybe I should go for the movie style. I think so.
Alright, is that everything for your turn then?
Sorry, I'm looking something up. Sorry, hold on.
No worries. Wait,
Yeah,
what
so
happened
I'm
to your
actually-
bird?
I'm actually gonna Misty step over to the ballista.
30, I think.
Is it 35? Enough? I wasn't sure. Yeah, I'll just move that if I have enough movement.
Where are you going?
To the ballista.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm gonna load that for my action.
Okay,
And then I'm done.
okay. Raise, what are you doing?
Is it obvious to me that Kate is loading this ballista to shoot the women?
Are you paying attention to her, or are you only paying attention to the island?
I mean,
You'd be pretty focused on those bitches, I'm just saying.
I think I'd be paying attention to what's around me.
Sure. I
such a
mean,
good
yes, it's very obvious what's happening on your ship because you're aiming the ship like you're steering this way, so you're looking this way. So yes, you would see her over here.
Can I try to stealthily load it?
Too late.
If you had said that you were doing it for your
That's
turn.
He's smarter than me. It's not fair. It's
So,
fine.
I mean, yes, you can see what she's doing.
I'll command the crew to hold down Kate. She's gone crazy. Sea fever. Hold her down.
I'm the chef, you idiot.
And I'll use my booming voice to try and intimidate the crew into doing it. Kate, I'm resistant.
Hold up, I need to see how the crew can join this now.
The party on party stuff was fun in Critical Role. This was not what I meant. It's not what I want.
I didn't expect PvP for this. I just expected, oh, you'll probably go and save the women.
Listen, we've got a lot of inspiration in the last few weeks from watching Critical Role every single day. We're up to episode like 45 now, so.
Nice.
Do I get any saving throws against this charmed now that it's already landed?
I don't think so.
What was that, Shadow?
Do I get any saving throws against this now that I'm charmed, or is this just permanent now?
I think it's until you get hit, isn't it?
You can make a saving throw, yes.
Okay. Well, I'll take my turn first if it's at the end of my turn.
Oh, yeah, it'd be at the end of your turn.
Alright, I will use full speed ahead then.
Okay. So you yell at the crew to grab Kate. Wait, is that a... I don't know if a command it would be like an action or if it'd be like just a bonus or something.
I'm just talking.
Yeah, I think it's just his intimidation thing, but that's not an action or anything, right?
I'm just yelling.
Okay. Yeah, you can just yell. And then full speed ahead, I guess?
Yeah.
Alright.
So full speed ahead gives us an extra...
Already turned the ship?
I don't know which way we're facing.
Multiply the result by 5, so 50 times 5.
And then I rolled a 1, and that's times 5 already, so
Oh!
we gain extra speed. So we go 55 move speed instead.
Yep. I missed that there was a 1 there. My bad.
Roll
I
d6,
just-
multiply that by 5, and then add that to move speed.
Yeah, gotcha.
Alright. And
Alright,
that's my
so
turn.
you're going a little faster. Oh,
What's the
I guess whenever we end everybody's turn, then the ship moves. I'll just say that for now.
Yep. Makes sense to me.
Alright, and then you can make your saving throw, wisdom.
And this is including the fact that I can no longer hear them, correct?
You can't?
No.
Is your bird coming back, or?
I have to use a bonus action to constantly reapply it. And because I see and hear everything it sees and hears, that would be chaos while trying to steer a boat.
Alright, sure. Then you can roll normally against it. Okay.
15 then.
You do actually succeed to break out of it. And you see pure chaos going on around you. And that's your turn. Lovely. All right, what's Ice Hockey up to?
You got such all night before you.
The
I
boat
guess.
just started to zoom faster, basically.
I guess he has no clue what's going on, so he sits on Bobar's shoulder.
Okay. All right, and then is he doing anything else or just that?
Nope, just that.
Okay. Hermes will hear Reyes saying, "Everyone grab Kate, she's gone crazy."
Oh god.
And Zreeks will also hear this, and all of the crew members that are on top of the ship, which normally is 15 people whenever there's a ship combat. So,
God, Michael.
I don't know how to do the... Hold up, let me see. I'm just gonna give Hermes and Zreeks like the crew member buff thing or whatever it is.
We haven't done that yet. It was gonna be the next
So,
morning.
what is your what is the morale of the crew so far?
+6.
All right, so they get a +6, I believe. Yes, they get a +6.
Did we get a +6?
Well, this is like the crew doing stuff. Actually, you guys might get +6s too. I'm not entirely sure how this works, since we've never done any combat on the ship yet.
I don't think so. I think it's literally just like a faceless crew member bonus.
I'm looking. I'm frantically reading through everything. But I know that the morale matters because it's like the bonus or the negative that you add to the ship stuff. And since you're asking the crew to do this specific thing, I don't know what else to give them for their role. Other than the plus whatever their bonus or negative is. So I guess I won't give it to Hermes and Zreeks. I'll just roll another +6, 1d20 +6 or something.
Down in the crew, or in the galley, so I'm sure he heard it, but I told him to stay down there, so.
Oh, he's down here. Okay. So then Hermes will... Let's see, can Hermes even get there? Hermes will go right here, and he can just barely reach where you are. So he's gonna try to grapple you.
Great.
And say, "Sorry, I don't know what's going on, but Captain's orders."
That's Captain Doctor to you, Angel Bro.
Captain Doctor.
Remember your name.
Alright, wait, what was the roll for this again? The grapple? I had to reload everything and I lost it.
8 plus proficiency plus strength.
Strength. Alright. Well, you're in luck that his strength is -1. Let's see, so an 8?
Proficiency should be +2.
Yeah. So he's got a +1 right now, and then just...
He doesn't roll. He sets the DC. It's a saving throw.
Oh, Hermes sets the saving throw?
2024 changed grapple rolls. So the DC is 9, and then Katie rolls against that.
Ah, I
Instead of doing
see.
the
Okay, that's why I'm confused. Well, there you go. So try and beat a 9.
Don't mind me, I'm throwing you guys across the floor. 8.
Oh my god. So you start picking up your stuff to load the ballista, and Hermes restrains your arms just enough that you're not able to get it fully loaded in.
I'm sick. My death saving throws. I rolled a fucking 2. I'm so done.
So he's kind of like gripping onto the
Okay.
ammo, and you guys are wrestling with the ammo basically.
Play.
He's like, the captain said to stop. I'm sorry. Alright. Bobar, this chaos is going on. What are you doing? Oh, and the ship moves 55 feet closer. So now you guys are 350-ish feet away.
I'll say to raise, I expect you to put the stop to this nonsense right away, or I will. And then, ready an attack that with ready an attack with my Warhammer trigger. That triggers if he does not stop the course of the boat, or like if he doesn't alter it and slow down the boat.
Okay. Alright, is that your entire turn then? You're just
Yes.
readying an action basically?
Yes.
Okay. Kate, you can try to break out of the grapple if you want to.
That's what I would like to do.
Sorry, can you give me the trigger effect on Bobar's again so I have the exact wording and how to get around it?
No.
What exactly did he say? He
You have to
said if you don't
slow down the boat and like basically change the current direction. Both have to be fulfilled, or I will attack you.
or he will
So
whack
failing
you.
on one of those conditions will result in an attempt to whack you.
You're gonna kill someone. You're gonna kill someone.
Is this specific enough?
No, it's not, actually.
He's gonna find
He's
some
already figured out
loophole.
He's already figured it out.
I won't metagame against it. All I have to do is take a step away from you before I
Yep.
full speed ahead, and you won't be able to attack me.
But wouldn't he get an op attack then if he readied an attack?
Only if you
Well,
consider
I'm
it's an
standing.
enemy.
I'm standing next to the helm, so if you don't do that, I will whack you. If you step away, obviously you're not intending to alter the direction of the ship, so the condition fails and I will attack you.
All
Do
right.
it.
Anyways, Kate, what would you like to
I'm
do?
not armed anymore, right? Anyway, you still act like I'm trying to kill you.
Because you are. Do I do another dex saving throw?
For grapple?
Yeah, I'd like to break. I'd like to break my grapple.
Okay. Let me look here. Grapple. Okay, so sorry, I'm just reading it now because I'm confused since the whole thing was changed. Okay, so to escape, you need to make a strength or dex check against his DC, which is currently 9.
A check or a saving throw?
athletics or to acrobatics.
Either athletics or acrobatics. You can roll
Acrobatics.
either or to get out. You can either try to pull away from him or wiggle away from him. Oh yeah.
Nice.
You successfully rip away from him. He's just not he's not a very strong guy. It's not his strength. Strength
I'm
is
not
not
gonna-
his strength.
Go to act like I'm gonna load it again, just so Hermes doesn't be like, no, I knew that, but like, I didn't want to make a move like I was going towards it. I would like hold my hands up and be like, listen, I don't know what's going on, but something's not right with Race. Go slap him.
I agree. I agree. I just don't want to go against the captain's orders and get in trouble.
Fair enough. I'm just trying to protect us from those things out there that he's driving us on a crash aim course towards.
All right. If you point to them on his turn, he will try to figure out what the hell those things are.
It was my hand. I was pointing. Literally, my finger is in the air. Right now. Pointing out the window.
All right. Will that be your turn then? Breaking out of the grapple. All right. And telling Hermes what's going on.
Just trying to get him
Alright.
not to grab me again.
Right. All right. Raze, it's your turn. What would you like to do? Are you gonna get whacked?
Let's just say I'm glad he didn't attack me while I was still charmed.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
We would have had some hellish rebuke going on.
Oh
We'd
my
both be
god.
suffering. I will say, belay that last order. The witches on the beach can charm you. Cover your ears and prepare to fire. Load the weapons.
See?
To battle positions.
See?
All right. You cannot be charmed by them again for the next 24 hours, Shadow.
All right. And then, would me going down and loading the mangonel do anything, or is there enough crew members that it won't matter? Oh, I know. I'll just do take aim.
Mm-hmm.
The mangonel,
Well,
it's advantage on the next attack roll if there's enough crew members to load and aim and shoot it.
okay. I think does an officer need to be in range of it, or let me
Within 10
look.
feet of it. I'm gonna take a step forward, so I'm right here.
Okay. I don't know if I can count that though, since you're like technically you're also up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just a diagonal.
I guess.
Look, if we don't count diagonals, we're gonna have to do a lot of math. And I don't know Pythagorean's theorem anymore.
It's like squared.
All I know is that this is high enough that you guys can walk underneath it.
Yeah,
So it's at least 10 feet up.
Yeah. 10 feet diagonal.
King of the loophole over here.
It's fine.
No, it's
If you really want me to walk down there, I can. It's not that much more move speed. But
I mean, this is 10 feet. This would be also 10 feet.
Yeah.
yes.
This is how diagonals work in D&D. It's stupid, but that's how it is.
All right. Sure.
It's not logical, but it's simple. And that's what's in.
All right. So you're going to take aim with the mangonel?
Yes. So advantage on the next attack roll, and then I'll tell the crew to load and aim it and fire.
Okay. Is
Should we
that
roll
your
any-
turn?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, did you ask something?
Should we add the boat to initiative order, or are we just gonna have it go after Hermes?
I'm just gonna have it at the end of the turn order. It moves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the ship has actions. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah. It does. I just don't have like a way to stick it on here. Actually, can I stick it on without an image? I don't know if that works, like without a token. I don't have a token. Let me see. Add a custom item. Ship. Add. Oh, look!
Doesn't have like a height.
I can add it. There we go. Ship is at 0. I guess I'll give it 1. There. Okay.
It doesn't seem...
Since
Yeah,
that's when I
it's
said it was going anyways. That's not really its initiative, but you know, whatever. That's when I said it was going, so. Alright. Is that your turn then?
Yes.
Okay. Ice hockey. What do you want to do now that Raze has called this out?
Well, I think he would fly in here. And look for a candle, maybe?
A candle.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think there'd be, well, I don't know. Would there be a candle in the kitchen? Maybe? Otherwise, there definitely would be in the captain's.
Sorry, I wanted to go to the
Room.
captain's
Yeah,
room.
yeah. There would be at least one in there.
Alright.
Stealing
Grab the candle and fly back. Should make it if he's dashing. And that's his turn.
Okay. Grabbed a candle. Okay. Alright, Hermes
I'm using the
will...
wax to cover my ears.
Oh, that makes sense.
Hermes will come over to help you. And give you the help action. Now that, Oh, right. He was also gonna look at the... See if he knew what these were. Hold up.
Oh yeah.
Is Hermes
I did say
considered
that.
a officer in terms of the take aim action?
Is he considered a what?
An officer in terms of... I guess... Never mind.
Yeah, he isn't an officer. He's just part of the crew. He's part of the exploration crew for you guys. But he doesn't have like an official officer title because you guys have all of them split between you. But all right, he will make a history check, I guess. Actually, he'll make an Arcana check because he's better at that. Maybe he knows. Aha. Okay. So Hermes will be sitting here while he's helping you to load the ballista now that Raze has called out for everybody to do so. And while he's doing that, he'll look over and be like, huh, that's weird. I do actually know what those are. I don't know why I know what those are though, but I do know what they are. He will say, those are sea hags. They are pretending to be very lovely, beautiful maidens. And when we get over there, they'll probably transform and attack us.
Yeah. Great.
What else would he know? I'm just gonna see if he would know anything else off of that, because he rolled pretty high, actually. I'm just reading their bio info to see if there's something. So they like to take disguises. They're usually in coastal areas, you would know that. And when there's 3 of them together, they have what's called coven magic.
Great.
So it basically makes them stronger as long as there are 3 of them.
Witchy shit.
So he will tell you, Kate, specifically, since you're right there, if we're able to somehow get rid of one of them, they will be weakened almost immediately.
Great.
And that's his turn. And the ship is gonna move, I assume. I don't know what you want the ship to do, actually.
The ship is gonna start firing.
Okay.
So as long as we have a crew of 20 or more, we can take 3 actions with the ship.
Yes.
So fire that mangonel.
All right. So what are you firing? The mangonel 3 times, or?
Yeah. I'll let Katie deal with the ballista while the crew, Henry Ford's assembly line, does this mangonel.
Okay, so there's 15 dudes. You can't see them because I didn't make icons, because that'd be madness. But there are 15 guys surrounding this mangonel and forming a line and loading and firing together.
Okay.
And let's see, so Shadow, you may roll for the mangonel. It's +5 to attack, like 1d20 plus 5.
Yeah, I got it.
The range is 200 by 800, so you're currently in the farther range right now.
Disadvantage, baby.
So advantage for take aim and then disadvantage for extra range.
Yes.
22 to hit.
Okay, well, yeah, that'll be a hit. Which one? Are you just targeting the closest one, or?
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. I'm just gonna bring these out onto this page, since you guys aren't on that page. I made an entire island for you guys, and you didn't go.
You gave us a catapult. I don't know what you want from us.
Alright, I'm just gonna copy paste these. They're not actually behind you. I just need them for easier stuff here. Okay, so alright. So the first attack was 31 damage.
Yeah, 31 bludgeoning damage.
Bobar can make
Where
the
do you
jump.
get that? And then second attack. Oh, it dropped the wrong one. Sorry, that's a nat 1.
Nat 1. Oh, yep. Okay.
There we go. 21 to hit with the second attack.
Yes.
Sorry, Lenny.
And 35 damage on that one.
Okay, so the first one you fire at, they start shrieking, and you see them all transform immediately from these beautiful women to these absolutely hideous looking. Do I have a way to show you the picture? Actually, here, wait. I can just make this. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Woof.
That's what their faces look like now.
Gross.
Yeah, they turn into those, and the first one starts shrieking in agony as the first hit hits her, and then she starts running away, and the second one gets her in the back, and she goes down instantly. And she's dead.
What's our ship called? The Radiant Sun?
Radiant Sun.
Alright. Since I still have my thaumaturgy active, I'll just say, the radiant sun shall now slay you.
Oh my god. Alright, hold up, I need to add them to the turn order. See if they can run away from you. Okay, let me, there. Is it's Bobar's turn now. There are 2 of them up, so you already killed their coven, which is good.
Nice.
I didn't expect to bring a boat to this battle, but alright.
There.
You didn't expect us to bring a boat.
Well, you know, I expected you would land on the island and then have to fight, like, hand-to-hand combat. That didn't happen. But yes, it is Bobar's turn. You
How
are...
far away are we?
Oh, right. Does the ship move if you don't tell it to move? Let me see.
Questions. I have fire ballista, fire mangonel, move.
I believe
So-
you're 350 feet away unless you moved closer, which you would be another 350, or you'd be 300 feet, but I'm not sure if you moved.
Move, so it doesn't seem like you move if you don't.
Yeah. Well, I'm just wondering because I thought I read somewhere that it said that ships have to move a certain amount or something, but maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different thing that I read. I don't see it, so... Yeah, I'm assuming the ship just is sitting in place at the moment and you're 350 feet away. At the moment.
Sorry,
So...
Bobar.
You can... I mean, you can tell the ship to go full speed ahead and roll to go faster forward. You can take aim. What else can you do on the ship?
That's it.
That's it. What would you like
Alright.
to do?
You can also manually use the weaponry, I believe.
Do what?
So, captain's orders are still to cover my ears. I don't think that's useful anymore, but I will do it. And then I will make my way up to the crow's nest.
Okay. It is an 80-foot tall to the base.
Yes. Well, I have time. So I will, I think make my way over here, and then start to climb it.
Okay. Sounds good. How far did you move to get there to the bottom? You were here? The 30 feet to get there. So if you dash, then you'd get... Is your movement 30?
Yes.
Okay, so you can get 30 feet up this
All right.
turn. Is that your turn then?
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay. Kate, what are you doing?
To shoot the ballista, right? That's where I'm at? Yeah, I'm gonna shoot that.
Okay. Are you just doing that 3 times? Or, well, 1 time, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's my action, so. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Or is it aimed? I guess I have to aim it.
So you roll, let me see, the ballista is 1d20 plus 6.
Yeah, but it needs to be aimed action. before.
range is 120 out of 480, so you'd have a disadvantage with the range.
Did Hermes aim it on his turn?
Let me see. Well, he was doing the other thing. He was helping to load it, and he was helping to figure out the, like, what they were.
Alright, so I'll aim it then, and that's my whole turn.
Okay, you take aim. Got it. So then the next, so you take aim, so then the next roll will have advantage, but because you're currently too far away, it'll have disadvantage, so then it just cancels each other out, basically.
She's not doing the special officer take aim. She's doing the actual ballista aiming. She's turning the ballista.
Oh, okay. I see. I thought she was doing the officer take aim. I see.
Yeah, the ballista has to be loaded with the utilize, aimed with the utilize, and then fired.
Got it. Okay. Sorry. I was confused since there's a different take aim.
Yep.
Okay. So you are taking aim with the ballista at the moment.
Yes.
Okay. The sea hags are going to start running away in the general direction of the trees. Let me look at my map real quick. Hold up. Need to see how far away the trees are from them. I'll show you guys this island map after. Well, I guess I could show you now, but let me find the map here. Okay. So, this was where I was gonna have you guys. So, they will. This one is dead, and this one's gonna run. Well, this map is not very big, but she'll start running to get in the trees. That's 30 feet, and then she'd probably run another 30. And this girl will do the same. I can't technically go past there, but yeah, you get the idea. They run into the trees.
Do they just have cover then, or are they gone?
No, you can see them. They're in the trees. They're not that far away yet. They'll probably disappear the next turn, though. Completely.
Bitches.
Alright. So that is their turn. They're just running away.
Cowards.
Well, I mean, you just took one out in one turn with a gigantic mangonel.
We're trying to lure us here. What did you think was gonna happen?
Not a mangonel. That's for sure. Alright, Raze. Did you do anything? I forgot. No, you didn't. It's your turn. Because they just ran.
Alright, I'll do the full speed ahead to try and chase him down.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for that. Alright, so 15 added onto the 50.
Yeah.
Alright, so it moves 65 this turn when the ship goes. And is that everything you do?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Ice hockey? What is he up to?
Violet. Violet.
I think he just. So are they more on our right or on our left side?
Right now they're currently sort of straight ahead because you're traveling toward them.
Yes, but so really straight ahead or slightly more to the right or to the left?
They're slightly this direction. So I guess
All right.
to the port side, left side.
Don't bother. I don't.
I don't know. Well, I know I have a diagram that left is port, right is starboard, front is bow, and back is stern.
All right. So Ice Hockey will fly up here and sit here and
Okay.
observe what's going on.
Okay. Just chilling.
Just chilling.
All right. Hermes. Well, do you want Hermes to shoot this, or are you gonna shoot this? Because if you got that, then he'll try to help somewhere else.
Bitch, talk to you.
What? Sorry.
Do you want Hermes to shoot the
Yes.
prepared ballista, or do you want him to go off and do something else?
No, shoot the ballista, and then I'm gonna shoot at them with my bow.
Okay. All right. So the ballista.
Okay. Yeah. I have to do the 19 stuff. But yes, I'm already. Don't worry. I will not forget Hunter's Mark.
So the ballista, I need to roll just a 1d20 plus 6. I don't think it has advantage or disadvantage right now. Because you did your aim. Take aim.
Yeah. I didn't use the advantage.
Huh?
I should have this.
Yeah, it'll be disadvantage because I didn't do the.
She didn't
Special
do
aim.
the officers take aim. She physically aimed the ballista.
Yeah.
Okay. So he has. Oh damn. Well,
Disadvantage.
yeah. Unfortunate.
You had to roll a nat 20 on the other one.
Unfortunate, man.
God damn it, Hermes. Stop playing with the weapons.
Hey, he's never fired this kind of weapon in his life. He's more of a caster, you know? He doesn't need to fire the weapons. He's got range, usually, but not this much range. Alright. Well, that's his turn. And then the ship will move the 65 feet closer, so now it's in the less than 300 range. I haven't been keeping the exact amount, but it's like probably 290, 280, somewhere in there. Away. Alright. And
Well, The
Huh?
ship gets 3 actions. So I want to do the other ship
oh,
actions.
yeah, sorry.
It's an action for the ship to move. So I'm just going to take that action 3 times. And since it has a speed of 65,
Oh, yep.
it should go 195 feet.
Okay. So you're basically almost, well, I don't think you'd want the ship to go any closer.
Oh, is it coming into shallows?
Yeah, because otherwise it'll start to get, like, it'll get beached.
Okay.
Like,
If
you
the
know
water's
how
getting
ships
shallow,
usually stop at a certain point and then they anchor and then you send a smaller ship out because otherwise they'd get beached? Yeah.
Yeah.
Defender. Prepare the
Alright,
defender.
I'll just... If we can't actually get this up to the beach, then I'll just do the main get out. If that's alright. I didn't realize there were shallows coming up.
Oh. Okay. That's fine. Go ahead and do that then. I mean, you can still move forward until you're within a certain range if you want.
Yeah, I would like to be closer than we are now.
Cool. I won't be able to get you into the short range of a longboat anyways. You're gonna be shooting at disadvantage regardless.
I know, but
So unless you're gonna swim 100 feet through the water.
well, I need that, so I'm not gonna be able to collect it all then.
No,
We
but
can't get it within 100 feet of them.
you would be over 150 feet out, even if I moved 3 times.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and they already ran up the beach, so there's no way I can get you in range. Sorry.
Your
No,
ship
it's fine.
does have a rowboat, I believe.
Yeah, we'll have to get on the rowboat and hunt them down, but we may as well take the shots we can. So, disadvantage on all 3 shots.
Okay.
Five. Ah!
Well, that's a miss.
16, is that hit?
16 does hit. You nick one in the leg. Alright, for 29 damage. Ouchies. Poor ladies.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a miss. So one of them's got this, like, gigantic hole in one of their legs. Oh god. Alright. Is that everything for the rest
Yes.
of that turn? Okay. So then Bobar gets to go.
Pretty good.
What would you like to do, Bobar?
He's muted.
Yes, I am.
Oh.
Hmm.
Sorry, this is not your kind of battle. Long
That's
range
cool.
battle.
That's cool. I was also assuming that we would eventually get the boat close to the beach. So
Yeah.
since that's not happening,
Well, I mean, you can get it within... I don't know what the safe... I would say within 50 feet of the beach is probably safe to park the boat, you know? I should look it up, actually. I'm curious. I don't know how far away a ship actually can be.
well, I guess it depends how quickly it gets shallow.
Oh,
I guess it.
Airbnb, they go right up in the boat on the beach.
Yeah, but are you Captain Jack Sparrow?
It depends how big the boat is, too, though. Okay,
Yes.
someone said like 15 miles along the coast. Someone said a mile. Hold up. Wait, 200 yards? As long as it's chest deep in the area?
Yeah, I think it just depends on the.
It depends on the
What
depth of the sand, basically.
We just need like 20 to 30 feet of depth, so.
Alright. Well,
All right,
You-
fuck it. Bobar gets into the rowing boat. Enough of the talking. Action.
how far away are you guys right now? I don't even remember anymore. Because I think you can move... You can definitely get closer than 300 feet. I would say you could get at least up to 100 feet close before you'd have to take the little boat. The thing is, this area, it's literally called the Shallows for a reason, because there are lots of sandy areas that can get really, really high. So,
Fair enough.
yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So I
once-
can't have you get too close, because it wouldn't make sense logically for me.
Yeah, once they're out of line of sight, we can bring the ship closer and get in the rowboat and go hunt them down.
Hunting down these poor women.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess the rowing boat is still like up here somewhere, or is it already in the water and tied to the?
I don't have it on here, but basically, I believe there's one rowing boat, and it's supposed to just be like tied to the side of the boat somewhere. So either this side or this side, you can pick which side. I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me.
Never the store.
But yeah, you're supposed to have at least one rowboat on your sailing ship in case you have to, like, bail out.
All right. Well, I'll jump into the rowing boat. I'm the landing crew.
Oh.
We'll be on the.
I'm wrong. You actually have 4 rowboats. My bad. So
Well, I guess we do have like 35 people on here.
Yeah, so basically all along these edges you would have rowboats, essentially. Or you could have them in the back too, I guess, if you wanted them here or back there. You guys can decide where they would be, but you have 4 of them.
All right, let's get in these rowboats and start going then.
All right. We shall fight them on the beaches.
They're closer before you can row them.
Oh, okay. Well, then
All
let's
right.
do that then.
Yeah.
Get up as close as we can in the ship and then.
So you hopped into
All right.
a rowboat. Did you lower it, or you're just hopping in and then you're gonna lower it? Have the crew lower it?
I think-
Um,
Do we want to wait till we're a little bit closer so you don't have to row forever?
yes.
Okay.
I'm just already. I'm prepared,
Right.
and I guess it's not lowered. I'm just sitting in the boat already, and then I'm waiting for the crew to lower it for me.
Okay. Yeah, they can do that if you want them to. I know it's not really like a special officer action, but you're an officer, so you could tell them, hey, lower me down. And then they can help out with that. Alright. So you're chilling in the boat, waiting to go. Got
Yes.
the paddle ready. Alright. Kate, what are you doing?
I will also be getting in the tender.
Okay. You'll hop in as well.
So, can I shoot and then get in the tender?
You can, because you have an action and a move speed, so.
Let's do that then. I just have disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Within 320 feet. No. Okay, longbow it is.
Longbow it is.
And this is disadvantage, right?
Yes. They're in the trees, they're covered.
I think so. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, so you hit a tree. You can pretend that it's one of them.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just get in the boat.
Okay. You're a bit far.
And I'm focused on getting in the boat, not aiming, apparently.
Yeah. Got too much on your mind. Alright. So with that, the remaining 2 the one will be limping and the other one is just like bolting on.
Oh, do I need to do anything to have my owl come with me? Or is that...
You can just have it get on your shoulder or something. That's fine.
I have that come with me, and then that's the end of my turn. Sorry.
Okay. I don't know what happened to your bird, Shadow.
Just circling over the women.
Not a
I'll tell it
creep
to
at
follow
all.
them. They're running away.
Okay. Keeping track of them. Alright. But yeah, their turn is to run deeper into the trees. And Raze, what are you doing on your turn?
Full speed ahead!
Okay. Anything else?
Turning towards the tender,
Okay.
and that's all.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll dash to get in there.
They're not singing anymore, right?
No.
Okay.
No, they are
Well,
screaming and running.
I mean, I have advantage on being
That would be
charmed, so-
impressive if they were singing while getting bombarded to death. Running for their lives. Alright.
So
We should
where-
start singing now.
What would Ice Hockey like to do?
In the party.
He will be part of the hunting party.
Okay. Do you guys want Hermes to come for the hunting party, or do you want him to man the ship and watch over it for you guys while you're gone?
Other people that can watch the ship.
Yeah, we have 30 crew members. I think
Yeah.
he's fine to come with us.
Yeah, Hermes can come with us.
Alright, then he will come on down. I'm with you. Alright. I'm gonna take you over to that other thingy then. Although, so the ship will move and then the crew will put you guys down in the water. Unless there's anything else you need or wanted. Since I guess that would be 2 of its actions.
Well, we just have it moved 3 times. That's like 195 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. It moved. Alright, let me get you over there. Yay, we get to use my thingy, because I'm not gonna build another one for now. Here, wait, let me get rid of these guys. And, because they're no longer beautiful ladies. Wait, hold up. How much did these guys have on them? One had... There we go. Okay. Sorry, I didn't expect this fight to go on more than one map.
Yeah.
Alright, so just pretend you guys are in the trees instead of on the beach. This lady would be probably faster than this one now. She's limping. So we'll just do that. I guess you guys will have to try to do a hunt in the trees to find them. So, I'll need some of you to do survival checks. Oh,
Did
I
my
guess...
owl get home?
True, your owl would be with them. So, you would be able to see on your turn where they are. Wait, is the turn order weird for you guys, or does it look right?
Fine. All we have is ship since we moved maps.
Uh-oh. Hold up. How do I show... We close it and reopen it, maybe?
You normally have to delete everything and put it back on.
Oh, okay, hold up. I'll just add everybody again. Bobar was 23, and you already got yours, okay. Ice hockey was 11. Let's see. 23, 11. Was there anything else I'm missing on there? Hermes.
The hags.
Hermes and the hags. Okay. Hermes was 7.
Got ice hockey.
And the hags were 17. Let me just... get rid of all that. I'll get rid of the ship too, since that's not part of this. Alright. There we go. Alright. Everything's fixed. So, Bobar is first. You guys get to the ship. Damn, how fast is a rowboat? Let me look. Need to
30
see.
feet.
30?
Yep.
Okay. So they would have been running for a little bit. If you guys parked like 100 feet out or something
Yeah.
and had to row 30, I'm sure that it would take a turn or two to get to the beach.
Yeah.
Alright, so what would you like to do on your turn, Bobar? You guys just landed, you pulled up the rowboat. We'll just say it
Can
took
I
2 turns.
Can I see the familiar above the palm trees?
Make a perception check because the palm trees here are kind of thick
Just hold a dash until.
and they're
Raise
pretty
and bless forward you
tall.
go.
Mm-hmm.
I know this.
If I see him looking around, can I just point in the direction of my owl?
You can. Bobar, you do see which direction. You can just barely see the familiar floating up above.
All right. Well, I dash into that direction.
Okay.
Dash, dash.
Whee!
Kate, are you doing the same thing, or is there something else you'd like to do?
No, I think we're just running for now because they're not really within range. So.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you might be in range, but you might not be able to see him.
Yeah.
You
I wanna be
might
able to see him.
hit Bobar in the back.
Yeah, no, I want to be able to see him so I can do a hunter's mark. So I will just run.
All right. The hags do their hag stuff. And, you see the bird go slightly more in the direction that they moved a little bit.
Yeah.
Raise, what would you like to do? Same thing? Just running?
Does dash still apply to dash?
What?
If I dash twice, is it 4 times or 3 times? Gain extra movement for the current turn, increase equal to your speed after applying any modifiers. So I'll cunning action dash to increase my speed from 40 to 80. And then I'll just use the hide action so I can try and sneak up on him through the forest.
Okay.
Woo!
Nice.
Just heading towards the familiar.
Yep.
Can I tell how much further away it is from me?
It's about 100 feet from you, where
Okay.
your familiar is hiding. The island is not super large, so you're guessing they're either reaching the edge of it soon, or they're in the middle of it, or something like that. It's hard to tell right now with all the trees.
And I'll just pull out my short bow.
Okay. And ice hockey, what is he gonna be doing?
He is flying 120 feet towards the owl familiar.
Okay. Wait, how fast can he go?
60.
Oh, okay.
And then and then dash should be 120.
Okay, yeah, he's able to get right where the other one is, and he can actually just barely glimpse one of the hags through the trees. It looks like it's the injured hag. She's slowed down quite a bit.
All right.
Jeez.
Well, he will stay, let's say, 50 feet above the ground for now,
Okay.
and that will be his turn.
Okay. Hermes will just dash and follow you guys and prep for if he needs a spell. Alright, and then Bobar. I assume you just keep dashing?
Yes. 60 feet.
Okay. While you guys are doing this, I need you to make a 1d12 for me.
Everybody?
Everyone?
Just one.
Yeah. Just one for everyone, so anyone can make the roll. It's just for complications, in case there are any complications while you're running.
Okay, so flying.
Alright, nice. So, you rolled a good number, Bobar. There are no complications. Good job.
Are there also obstacles in the sky?
In the sky, no. No.
Okay.
Unless you're flying super low in the trees
No.
and have a chance of getting, you know, run into a tree. Or a coconut or something. But yeah. Luckily, it's actually weird. This island seems, while you're running through it, you guys feel like this island isn't entirely natural. It almost seems too clean when you're running through.
Weird.
Like, you know how if you run through a forest, there's like a bunch of tree branches and leaves and other shit on the ground? This ground is like perfect and not dirty at all. It's just like the trees are there and there's some grass and that's about it.
Fun.
This is weird. I don't like it.
All right. Is that your turn? Just running?
Yes.
Okay. We'll say you're about 60 feet away and you can kind of see this hag off in the distance. She's like leaning up against a tree trying to catch her breath. She's got blood dripping and gushing out of one of her legs that got basically blown off. The other one, you don't see it.
Don't make me.
All right, Kate,
Yes, ma'am.
what would you like to do?
What's the owl familiar range that you fly?
Their speed is 60 for flying.
I think I'm not die. You know.
Yeah, your bird can catch up to where the hag is.
So I'm gonna have my owl go in for the help action,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna shoot at her with my poison forkbow.
Okay. Yeah, you can just barely make her out through the trees. Like I said, it's weirdly clean, so it's actually not that hard once you're in the trees to see where they are. So
Now
you
I'm
should be able to see her. She probably still has some cover though.
Okay. So does that mean I don't get my advantage?
It's a +2.
Oh, okay.
To AC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanna make sure I get
It's
my
just
advantage.
it's just partial cover, so you still have advantage, but she gets a +2 to her. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me roll the hit first.
Do the roll. It's just light
Uh,
cover because you can see her.
27.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah, you
then-
got her.
Be my D8.
Damn, that's a really high roll.
Yeah, I have my elven accuracy, so
Yeah, pretty strong. How much damage do you do to this poor lady?
Yeah, sorry, I'm doing the math right now.
All good?
9 regular damage and then 4 psychic. Piercing, sorry, yeah, I wrote that down.
9 piercing and 4 psychic?
Yeah, then they need to make a DC 12 Constitution save.
Okay. Give me
And
just
if
a
they fail,
second.
attack rolls and ability checks. Is there more damage to that? Or is it just that thing?
No, it's just the poisonous
Okay, that's
gas.
what I thought. Feeling I'm not
Okay.
doing, but
Just had to check something, see if she was resistant of anything.
no.
Okay. So you whack her with your, or you pierce her with your arrow. And then, what did you say she needs to roll?
A DC 12 con save.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, you didn't see that? Oh, it's on Whisper. I see. Yeah, she saved against that.
No, that's it. I think that's all my...
Does anything happen if she saves?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, are we still moving forward? I can...
Yeah,
I
you
can
can
go
move
first.
30, or what's your speed? 35?
I think it's 35.
Okay. Yeah, you can move 35.
I'll move closer to them quietly.
Okay.
I don't want to be too, like, here I am. 'Cause I need to find the other one, so...
Gotcha. Alright. So this one, the one that's got like her leg bleeding out, she's not looking too hot right now at all. Is there anything she can do to you from this range? I don't think so, unfortunately. Let's see. I'm trying to think, how close are you right now, Katie? With
I should be-
35, you're probably like 55 feet away or something from her. Ish. Either 55 or 60 feet or so, because Bobar's within 60 feet. So I don't know if you were gonna run past him or if you were gonna stop,
I'll
because you're a
stop where
little
he is.
faster.
I'll stop where he is. I don't want to...
Okay.
Unless you want me ahead of you. If you want me to be ahead of you, I'm fine with that. Bobar.
Sure. I'll lead the charge.
Okay.
Totally up to you.
So I'm just seeing if she can do anything, since she
Yeah,
is,
we're gonna have for range.
yeah,
But I
the
don't wanna be
range
melee.
is kind of getting her a little bit. Unfortunately, she doesn't have too many far range things. Alright, so she will say in, what language does she have? Okay, so you hear, I'm guessing none of you know what giant is?
I don't think so. Double check my 5 languages. No.
No.
Elvish, Dwarvish, Sylvan, Draconic.
Okay. She'll say something in giant. And, like, behind her, she'll, like, yell something. And then she turns and faces you guys with this resolved look on her face. And she goes as close as she's able to. So she will go 30 feet forward. I believe that's her speed.
Wait, in our direction?
Yes. She starts
Okay.
coming toward you guys.
Is there one that
So let's see. I believe I said you're 60 feet away, so if she gets there, then you're now 30 feet away?
we...
Question mark?
Yes.
I'm trying to do math. Sorry. All right. She's gonna do this then. Oh, hold up. I need to change it from whisper. I'm gonna do this. So I need you guys to make a wisdom saving throw. The DC is 11. So Bobar and Kate, I don't know if your familiars need to make this or not.
24.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
I have advantage because I'm an elf.
It's not charmed, it's frightened.
Oh, shit. Let me reroll. Sorry. Sorry.
That's
Wisdom
okay.
saving?
Yeah, just a wisdom saving throw.
11.
Okay, well you just made it.
Okay, cool.
Just barely.
Sorry.
That's
I assumed it
good.
was before, my bad.
Start the term for their is frightened.
Got it. Sorry,
Okay.
my bad.
Nope, that's okay. Alright, so for 24 hours you guys are immune to the horrific appearance of this hag. She is
You're ugly,
quite
but you're not that
terrifying. Quite terrifying. But you are not afraid. Probably because she's near death. But that will be her turn for now. She tried.
That looks like just a passive effect.
I know,
No.
but she doesn't have anything that she can do in range.
Okay.
Well, I guess she could dash up, but she's gonna be fucked if she dashes up. So she's kind of just hoping to scare you off, but it didn't work.
Okay.
Nope.
Did not work, and now she, like, you know that whole thing where they turn around and they look at you and they think they've got you, and then they realize they don't, and their face just falls. It's kind of that reaction. And you don't know where the other one is. The other one is somewhere off. Gone. Alright, Raze.
Violet, get out of there.
Alright. I'm gonna recognize that this one seems to have given up on life. It is definitely gonna meet the swift end by Bobar's hammer.
Probably.
I'll use 40 move speed to circle around and try to find where the other one is, following my familiar.
Okay. You might need to make a survival check for looking for tracks.
My familiar lost her.
Was your familiar tracking her or the other one that we're fighting?
Yeah, following the hags. That were they? I
You
thought they were
said the
moving.
blonde
north.
one
They split up, so
Oh,
they
they
split
scattered
up.
in different directions.
yes, they split up, so that's why I just chose one of them. I rolled
Yeah,
a roll to see which one they would follow. Okay.
I can bonus act dash if I need to get up to her.
You're looking around, and because this weird forest is so unnaturally clean, it's very, very easy for you to see where, like, which direction the other hag was going. Like, you can actually see footprints in the, or unsettled grass. Like, it's very obvious because everything's so perfect. So, yeah, you can start going in that direction if you want.
So I'll move 40 feet, and then if I don't see her, I'll bonus action dash and move another 40 feet.
Okay.
Is that enough?
If you bonus action dash, you can see her. She is headed toward the water. You actually see the end of the island.
And was it an action to do the survival, or do I still have my action?
I think it would be an action or at least a bonus action.
Alright, I'll send my turn there then.
Yeah. But you can see her. She's like on the beach trying to go into the water.
Alright, and then I'll call my familiar over and have him dash to try and catch up to her as well. So that should be
Okay.
120 move speed.
Yeah, your familiar can actually get up to her if you want it in her face.
No, because it has like 3 HP, so it'll just float on her.
Okay. Alright, ice hockey.
All right. So he's circling above that hag, so I guess he's going to dive in an attempt to attack her.
Okay.
So
Ice
Yes,
hockey, get
actually.
the kill steal.
I don't think so, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's a miss.
So bonus
Unfortunate.
action to disengage, and then he's 10 feet away. And that's
Okay.
his turn.
Okay. Hermes is just gonna continue running to try to catch up to all of you guys. And it'll take him his full turn to catch up because he is not as fast as everybody.
Sucks to suck, Hermes.
Well, he's as fast as Bobar, so he caught up to
Oh.
you guys, but you know, he had to dash. All right, and with that, it is Bobar's turn.
All right. Well, this foolish attempt to frighten him has only made him really mad. So bonus action to rage,
Nice.
Okay.
and then run up to the hag
Mm-hmm.
and try to hit her.
Go for it.
Recklessly, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
and then damage.
And that's a kill. You solidly squash her. Another one.
Another one dead.
All right, and
Go ahead.
that's his turn.
Okay.
Want me to?
Kate, you are up. So the one in front of you just went down. You saw Rays go running off in a direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to follow after Rays.
Okay.
Do I need to track him or?
No, you would have seen where he was going, I would assume, since he ran around and behind the other hag and went that way.
Great.
It was stealthy. But my owl's up in the air, filling the button.
Okay.
I believe he dashed 40 or something.
I dashed 80 total.
80 total, so he's
Okay. Well,
he sees her and he's 80, well, he dashed 80 feet to see her, so if
I
that
guess
helps
I-
you.
I guess I will dash if that is what I need to do to be able to see her.
Okay. Yeah, you dash, and you definitely can see her. She's out in the open, running, like, basically if you flipped this where, like, you guys are back here, and she's, like, you guys are in the trees back here, and she's, like,
Okay.
over here-ish. She's, like here,
Alright.
and
And
you
then
guys
that
are
was
back
my-
here.
That was my action, my movement, and then for my bonus action, can I Hunter's Marker?
Yes.
I'd like to do that.
There. Probably like that. Alright, Hermes is gonna take a while to get here. But alright, the hag sees you guys. and she was going to run into the sea and try to swim away, but now she cannot get away from you guys. She realizes this, and she will just try to, let's see. I need to make a roll. Not sure how far away she is. 1 second. Because I didn't have exact numbers for this chase. Let me just roll a dice. Okay, she is 60 feet away from you guys. So, wait, I need to see how far away from the sea she is.
Coward.
Okay. Well, you guys are closer, so she's gonna turn to face you and come within 30 feet of you. I don't know where 30 feet is. Whatever. Close enough. Good enough. She comes within 30 feet of you, and Kate does not need to make this save, but Shadow, you need to make the
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Yeah, just DC 11.
Damn.
Rip, you are scared. You see this lady, and she is the most horrifying looking lady you've ever seen, because you saw them when she was gorgeous, and now you're very, very conflicted about gorgeous women. Yeah. I don't know what the best fear M icon is. Sad, there.
An emoji.
You're scared. You are afraid. So you have the frightened condition for now. And that's all it will do for now.
Some concentration.
100 mark concentration.
I know, but I'm pretty sure I can still tell my owl.
Yeah,
Actually, if you're within 60 feet, she could move up to you, couldn't she? Alright, she'll dash up to you, since you're afraid.
I will stealth with a 23.
You're stealthing?
Yeah, I rolled stealth in my previous turn.
Oh, okay. Actually, she would see Kate, so she would come as close as she could for Kate. But I don't think that Kate was as close as you, so...
No.
Alright. And that is her turn. And then what are you doing, Shadow? Since you're stealth and she ran up to you and... Actually, hold up. You rolled stealth. She's gotta see if she can see you. Perception. Nope, she cannot see you. She is blind because of, I don't know what. Sand in her eye.
It's impossible for her to find me since I rolled a 23. She's a +1.
She's well, she could net crit.
Yeah, she got a 20.
She could roll a 20. Anyways.
Like, can't get advantage for my sneak attack, so I'll just have my owl move next to her and then attack.
Okay.
And then, what's my short bow? Woo! Fumble.
Nice. She sees an
Now
arrow go past her, but she doesn't know where it came from.
I roll into a different bush and make another stealth check.
That's a miss. She sees another arrow, but she has no clue where it came from.
No, I'm not attacking again because the attack should break my stealth, so I'm rolling to stealth again with my cunning action.
Oh, Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
And that's the end of my turn. Assuming there are things I can hide behind.
What's her passive?
Should be 10 plus her bonus for an 11.
Yeah, okay. So you beat her passive anyways. She'd have to actively find you. Alright.
Mhm.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Just rolling around. Alright, ice hockey, what do you want to do?
All right. He will fly up to figure out where everybody is.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how high he has to be in order to see something.
How tall is a palm tree? Like 80 feet? No, that's probably too high.
Like
How
20 to
tall is a palm tree? Okay. He has to get, like, we'll say 30 feet up.
All right, and then he can see the owl or sees towards the beach where everybody is.
Yes, he can see
Okay.
everybody over there.
All right, then he will fly up and then an additional 30 feet towards them.
Okay.
And then inform Bobar which direction he has to run.
Gotcha.
And that's his turn.
Okay. And then Hermes is, well, he is chilling with Bobar, but he'll move up to Bobar. At least. And then start looking and trying to figure out where everyone ran off to. Since he was a straggler. So he'll just say, lead on. I'll follow you. Navigation is not his strong suit. He'll probably get lost in this clean forest. Alright, Bobar. He will follow you.
All right, so I will run in the direction that Ice Hockey told me to.
Okay.
So yeah, just 30 feet, and if I can't see anything while running, then I will dash for an additional 30 feet.
Okay. Yeah, if you dash, then you can see everybody. You can see Kate, make her out.
All right.
You can probably just make out through the trees the hag, because it's starting to come toward her.
All right. So how far away am I from the hag?
We'll say probably like another 35 feet or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then, yeah, I will take my bonus action to extend the rage,
Okay.
and that will be my turn.
Alrighty. And then Kate, the hag is coming toward you, but she's not quite reached you yet. She hasn't noticed Shadow, who's rolling around in a bush. Right now, you are the only threat she has noticed.
Is it my turn? Yes. Alright, I actually kind of want to back up a little bit from her. I can see her, right? She's getting close to me.
Oh yeah, she's like 10 feet away from you. She's coming.
I want to back up another 15 feet from her.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have my owl swoop in. Give me the help action.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna shoot at her.
Mm-hmm.
24 to hit.
24 is a hit, yes.
And she is Hunter's marked from before.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put that on her. There we go. The green mark.
Okay. 16 damage.
Nice.
And I'm still using my poison short bow, so I think this is a different person than I shot before, right?
It is.
But yeah, she has to make a DC 12 con save.
All right.
I don't
Oh,
know.
she saved that one.
I was just wondering about that stuff.
I wasn't sure if it mattered. So.
right.
And then I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Then the hag, you said you moved 15 away?
Yeah.
Nice. Just 5 feet behind. So she's either got a dash or she has to...
Thank God.
Let's see, does she have anything? I don't think she does. All her stuff that she has is better when she has her sisters who are dead. So, alright, well, in that case, she will just... Oh, there's something she can do, I guess. But you're not frightened of her. And she can't see Shadow, can she?
Nope.
Well then. This is awkward. Alright, she's just gonna dash up to you, Katie, and that's gonna be her action. Because she doesn't know Shadow's there. Or that she made him afraid of her. Alright. Go ahead, Shadow.
30 feet, since we didn't necessarily say.
Yeah, you're within 30. She, like, walked almost right past you.
Alright. Wisdom of 18 to save, and then short bow at her. If I'm within 30, I can actually come up and hit her then. I will draw my rapier, imbue it with booming blade, so thunder energy surrounds the blade, and then stab her.
Okay. Is that the one where if she moves, then she takes damage?
Yes, if I hit her.
I'm learning.
13 to hit?
That is a miss.
Yeah.
Damn, babe.
Alright.
Sorry.
How far away? How far do I have to move to get to her?
I would say like 10 feet.
Okay, so I will then walk 30 feet away from her. And then... Yeah, I'll just end my turn there.
You're walking 30 feet away. Wouldn't she see you though?
Yeah, she can see me now.
So
I'll
she
try to
gets
hide
an
as
op
possible.
attack?
No, if I attack someone, they can't op attack me. You know the mobile feat? That's my sub.
Oh! I forgot you took that. My bad.
No, as long as I attack someone with a melee attack, they cannot perform an attack of opportunity on me on that turn.
Yes. That is true. I forgot you had the mobile feat, because you guys leveled. But we haven't really done combat since you leveled, so...
Yeah.
Alright.
And then my owl will just use health and forever's next. I'm done.
Okay. Ice hockey, you're up.
I lost track. How far away is he?
From you? Well, she moved.
From the hag.
How far is who from the hag?
Ice hockey.
Oh. Did he only fly 60 feet? Then he's probably 60 feet away.
Alright, so then he will attack her.
Okay. Caw.
Damn it.
Nope. Man, what are these rolls?
And I guess he will stay put.
Okay.
But he can give a help action to Bobar,
Okay.
which he doesn't. But
You should have rolled the talons at advantage because I did the help action for your turn.
Pilot.
Oh, go ahead and roll again for talons then.
gladly.
That is a hit. 8 damage. Alrighty. Well, she's bloodied.
Nice.
Alright, is that everything for ice hockey?
Yes.
Okay. Hermes is bringing up the rear. He comes sprinting behind you. That's all he can do, really. I think. Actually, wait. Does he have anything within 60 feet? He might have a 60-foot. Oh, he does. Ray of Frost. You know what? He'll try to attack her. Nope. I rolled a 2? Damn. Alright. I used all the good rolls with their stuff. Go ahead, Bobar.
All right. Let's bring the pain.
Go for it. That's a hit.
Very nice. Is the damage correct? Yes, it is.
Nice. Okay, well that is a lot of damage. He's near death. You come barreling in out of nowhere and just what weapon are you using? Your hammer? Your axe?
Yeah, the warhammer.
Okay. You just bang her flat on the head. You
Boink.
hear a slight crack
Oh no.
and she squeals in agony.
Very
All
nice.
right. Go ahead,
This is why I
Kate.
stand 30 feet back.
What would you like to do? She's up in your face right now, but Bobar and everyone kind of came to your rescue.
Great. I guess I will have my owl come down and I will try and slash at her with my rapier.
Okay. Does Hunter's Mark work with melee too? I think it does, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
think it's
bad.
Yeah. I got a 18 to hit. I'm
That's
sorry,
it.
16. 16.
16. Yes,
Okay.
it is a hit.
Thank God. I have extra 2 to archery, so I forgot. Okay, and I still get my. Do I still get my psychic, right? With this?
Yes.
Like, that's a hate thing, right? Or
That's your slip bonus.
That's right. Uh, 17. There's some psychic. and
17
force in there.
damage? Oh,
Yes.
how would you like to obliterate this poor
Uh,
lady?
We'll go like stab through her with my rapier.
Through the where?
Or like her gut or something.
Alright. So you just walk up to this bitch, and you knew all along, even though your character didn't know all along, but she had a sneaking suspicion all along that this was not a good person.
Hags generally aren't.
You go right through her gut. She squeals and stares at you in anger as she dies and crumples to the floor.
Tried to do this the easy way, but
And
good choice.
as she dies, you guys start to feel something weird happening around you.
Oh.
Oh no!
The entire island seems to be starting to slowly disappear.
Run! Check the bodies, then run!
Check the bodies. Alright. You're gonna check the bodies while you're sprinting off of this thing? Hold up.
Yeah,
I need to
mean-
figure out how many rounds you have before this completely disappears and you end up in the ocean. I'm gonna make a 1d20 roll to see how many turns you get. Alright, you have... Nice. You have 7 rounds to get back to your ship before
How
the
far was
entire island disappears. How far was it? How many times did you guys dash?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I think if you dash...
I moved a total of 160 feet.
Okay. So that's how far you gotta go in 7 rounds.
160. Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
It'll literally take me 1 turn to get back.
If you say so. Alright.
I can do it on Bobar too.
How heavy is a hag?
Good
Oh,
question.
yeah, where is these things?
Let me look at the bio and see if it says anything about weight. I don't think it does, though. Doesn't say how much they weigh, so I'm just gonna assume they'd probably be the weight of an average human. So, like, I don't know, 160? Because they're a little tall.
Alright.
That's actually a pretty lightweight, but, you know, whatever.
So what's the... what's my
Carrying
threshold?
capacity for a medium is strength times 15, where you can drag, lift, and push times 30. So
Are you
can
guys
just say
actually
we-
gonna haul these guys with you?
Yeah, I want to harvest them for crafting materials.
Okay.
So what's my max weight limit? Just not just for carrying stuff.
Just
Strength times 15 is carry capacity.
my strength is 0, so I'm useless.
No, not your modifier, your flat number.
Oh, okay. So I can carry 150.
There you go.
So I have
And you can drag and lift up to 300.
300 pounds.
You can probably carry one. Well, you can easily carry one. You
Yes,
might be
I have
able to carry
124.
2.
No,
Well,
just
you
one because I have stuff on me already.
Oh,
But-
right.
Yeah, you carry this one, and then Katie and I will run ahead to the ones closer, and we'll just drag them.
Okay.
I'll dash since I'm faster to get the one in the middle, and then Katie can just grab the one on the beach.
Yes.
If you're
Like to-
dragging, you will have to go half speed, though.
Okay, well, once I'm dashing at a speed of 160 feet, I shall drag her at 80 feet per round.
Yeah. I'm just saying, you can't, like, sprint while pulling it.
Yeah.
That'd be silly.
It'll take us like 2-3 rounds to get back to the boat, so...
If we know we have a little bit of time once we get back to their camp area, I'd like to look around their camp for a second.
Yes.
You're very lucky. I almost rolled a 1, but it turned at the last second and rolled to a 7 instead. Just thought I'd throw that out there because that's why I was like, oh, and then I saw it turn and I was like, ah, okay.
We would have been fine, but all the stuff would not have.
Yeah.
I really want that stuff.
Yeah. Did we
All
see
right.
any other structures besides like their little tents on the beach?
Not that you saw. It was literally just their pop-up tents and then the campfire, I guess. And other than that, the entire island just seems like... Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious now since it's starting to vanish that basically they made this as an illusion island so that you guys would, well, not necessarily you, but travelers, they could get travelers on, yeah. And now it's disappearing, because they're all dead.
All right. Well, let's bring them to the boat and then try to see if we can find there's more stuff in the tents and around the campfire.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Okay. Give me just a second, I gotta get my random loot stuff here for you guys. My book. Too many books. While you guys are yanking them. Okay. So you guys are easily able to grab them and haul them onto the boat. I don't know if there's a weight limit to those boats. I didn't look at that, but I think you should be fine. I think it can carry up to 6 people, maybe? Can it carry more than that? Hold up.
It's 2 crew, 2 passengers, but they aren't really passengers. You can just like shove them under the seats.
You're just gonna sit on top of them?
Yeah.
All right, so you make benches out of their dead corpses.
Carrying capacity is a 1/4 ton.
Oh yeah.
So 500 pounds. Oh. You might need another rowboat.
I don't know if you can get another rowboat out here in time.
Just tie one of the bodies to the boat.
Yeah.
True, I guess you could drag the bodies instead of having them in the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have them like half hanging off.
Okay.
I'll use booming voice to tell the crew to get another rowboat ready for us and send it out as soon as we get back to the beach.
Okay. They can do that. It took 2 turns to get the rowboat over, like dashing over. So we'll have some of the crew can do that, can get one over to you guys in 2 turns. And then you guys can take them back with you to the ship.
Woo!
As for what you find in the tents, alright. I need... Let's see. I will have each of you make the same roll. You each get to roll a D100.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 3.
59.
Dude. Just let Katie roll all the time, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
All right.
That's why I'm here.
So, Shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah. You find a spell scroll of disguise self.
Okay.
What did Stefan rolled a 6?
Hey, guys.
Stefan, you found a spell scroll of Unseen Servant. And Katie found, what was the number? 56?
59.
59. Okay. You found a spell scroll of Pass Without Trace.
Yeah.
It's actually a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
I use that all the time on Critical Role.
Yeah, to do.
And then, on top of that, let's see.
I wish we had Pass Without Trace. I am psychic, babe. How does it feel?
And there's also 18 silver.
Ooh.
Alright, Rain takes 6.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Hermes.
Oh, that's alright. He's cool. Alright, let's put you guys back on the ship map then. And as you guys are sailing back to the ship, the entire island that was there just fades into nothingness. As though it was never there.
Maybe it never was, and we imagined the whole thing.
And then you wake up.
Yeah, it was all a dream.
Alright.
No, I'm in control.
Well, I was not expecting that to take that long or to be on 2 different maps. But there you go, that's that. I don't know how late it is. Do you want to keep going? Do you want to stop there? I had a lot more prepared, so I can keep going, but...
Up to Stefan.
Yeah, Stefan's.
Actually, I'll put you guys on the main map here for a minute.
I mean, I'd like to play for another 20 minutes maybe, but I'm not sure if that makes sense from a story perspective.
Sure.
Well, we can at least deal with the ripping the hags apart.
Oh, God. Right, I forgot your crafting materials.
Yeah.
We can get you to where you're trying to go at least, and Katie can do her cooking thing, unless you'd rather save that for next time. Like whatever would be easier for you to remember, I guess.
I was thinking of doing the cooking too, so I can write it down, so I'll have it remembered. So it's just
Sure.
done. Yeah, let's do housekeeping and then we can call it.
Okay. Yeah. So, where's that crafting thingy? Let's see. Do I have that open still?
I got it open here. So, I need 2 rolls.
Find the tab. I got it here somewhere. Crafting. Alright, I found the crafting stuff. I'm gonna have to see what the keywords of hags are and such for you, probably.
Guessing cold and or necrotic.
Let's see.
Maybe illusion?
Illusion would be a good one. They have a spell called Illusory Appearance, where they literally disguise themselves, and that's where they were looking like beautiful women. Let's go with Illusion, actually. It could either be illusion or something related to water. Or both. Because they're sea hags, so they're actually faster in the water than on land.
So we need intelligence or wisdom plus proficiency. We need the creature type to know what skill to use.
They're a fae.
Okay. Fae is Arcana.
Okay.
We might need Hermes on this one. I have a +4. Anyone beat that? Yeah.
No.
What do you need our Hermes to do?
Arcana check. What's his bonus?
+5.
Yeah.
Alright. Can I just assist him then? Since I'm
Sure.
also proficient?
Yeah. So he'll get a advantage then.
Yeah, it's a DC 15 plus the combat rating. I don't know if you want to do it per monster or one at for all three.
How did we do it last time? Did we do it per monster
I don't remember.
with the
I think we might have,
harpies?
and then harvested for each, but
Yeah, I think that is what we did.
If they're on the same level.
identify check is both identifying what parts are worth harvesting and whether those parts are in good enough condition to still be useful. So
Alright, well he rolled a 21, so...
are we doing it for all three?
Is this for harvesting stuff, or...
Identification.
I think we can just identify once and then... Well... How would you like to do it? Because that's how we'll do it from now on. I'll just have to make a note. I didn't make a note last time.
Do you guys have an opinion? I would probably say per target. Identifying the parts.
If they're all the same, I don't see why. Like,
It's a roll to identify which parts are worth harvesting and which parts are in good enough condition to still be useful.
yeah,
I figured since parts may be damaged, you roll for each target.
yeah, that makes sense.
Makes
Alright,
sense.
so we'll roll 3 times with advantage. So 2 more times. Alright.
They'll all have different wounds.
Is their combat rating 4 or lower? Or 5 or lower, I guess.
Oh, the hag's combat rating was... Let me see. It was... Is that a 2? I think it's 2.
Alright, so the DC would be 16, so that should be 3 passives. And then we need a harvest check for the physical extraction. Strength or dex plus proficiency in survival.
Alright, well, someone else is gonna have to do that. Hermes sucks at it.
I can do it.
I have a +2 with no proficiency, so not me.
And my survival is +6.
I have
Right.
+7 in survival and +5 in strength.
I have +11 in survival?
7.
Oh, 7!
It's still higher than mine, so.
Alright, so can Katie just assist then, since she's proficient?
Sure. I believe we had it where people were assisting before if they were actually, like, proficient or knew what they were doing.
Last time we had a lot more, so they ended up splitting it to save time. Because it takes an
Oh
hour
yeah,
per part.
that is what we did. There were
We
like
had,
8 of them.
So,
So what do I roll now? +7?
yeah, +7 with advantage. DC looks like the same, so DC 16.
I just remember someone had advantage for something and Bobar used guidance or something like that the last
that
time.
That didn't go well.
Oh yeah,
Uh-oh.
don't forget your,
What was that? Sorry.
don't forget your guidance.
You're right.
Well, I have advantage on survival checks to track when it's smart, but the one without harvesting that
That's two. So a 12 gives you 1 failure. So go ahead and roll again for the same target. You're gonna have 1 failure against 1 target.
What the hell? No, sorry. That was a no.
Wait,
that
what?
wasn't right.
Zeros.
Rolled a 0?
I rolled it D0. So
I
That
was
was-
like, huh? There's zeros, 2 zeros.
That wasn't smart.
Okay.
There we go. So, with one failure, you get half the materials. So let's go ahead and roll all 3 of them, and then we'll check the material results.
Okay. So second.
Yep.
And then
That's
third. Damn it.
so that's
And then second try for the third.
you had guidance on that one. Okay, that one's just right. So you feel
Sorry,
like
again. It was again the wrong roll. Sorry.
the
Oh,
11 was
the 0.
Both.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. The 2 zeros.
the T4 is throwing me off because it's giving different numbers. That's a pass. Okay. So
Ready? How the materials we're getting?
it was a CR2.
Yes.
Yes.
So half materials destroys a CR2 because you only get 1 material. So you should get 2 common level materials
Okay.
total.
And then,
Uh,
do you need like the type? Because probably bone. They have bones.
Phantasmal
I guess
bones.
you could also do flesh because they have skin. So, either of those probably.
Fluid.
What was that?
You want to crack some sea hag bile?
It's disgusting. Just pick one. Fine.
I'll leave it up to Stefan since he's the one harvesting.
Do you take off the skin and keep the skin, or do you keep the bones? Like carve off the skin and then clean off the bones and take those?
It's either or.
Yeah, because they have bones and they have flesh, and either type can work, so... Do you harvest the bones, or do you harvest their flesh?
I guess the bones.
Okay. We'll say that the bones are the illusion ones.
Right. So 2 phantasmal bones.
Yes.
You want to add it to your inventory, Stefan, or you want me to track the harvesting, crafting?
Please do.
Alright. I figure if one person does it, we can see it all together.
Hmm.
Cool. And then Katie wanted to cook. Because the rest of the evening will pass uneventfully. You guys will reach the edge of the shallows. It'll be a little later than originally planned. It'll be like in the evening because you spent time fighting the hags. So it'll be getting dark, but you neared the edge of the shallows and can begin tomorrow the search.
Yeah. We'll probably rest and then I'll cook in the morning because it only lasts until a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So does anyone need to heal or anything before we do that, or should I just remember cooking?
healing will go through
Okay.
first anyways.
We're gonna take Hermes with us.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll just use the DCs that are on here.
So 4 targets, or ice hockey too.
Oh yeah, if you spent anything, take a long rest so that you get back whatever you spent. Because you'll make it through the evening since you took him out. Otherwise, I was gonna have him attack you in the middle of the night on your ship. So good thing that you took him out.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, ice hockey gets fed too, so it's +1, +2, +3.
It's the DC on there. You don't count yourself.
Oh, it's okay. Got it.
Yes.
And I got +9 to that.
That's including your book.
Yes, I have a +4 to my wisdom and a +5 to my book.
Do you have you have proficiency with cooking utensils, don't you?
Yes,
Then you add that too.
so +11.
Okay, here we go.
30.
30.
Wow. What were
Oh,
you trying to cook?
We'll say this is gonna be something really complicated. So we'll say I was like doing something overnight that took a really long time.
Do you have the cooking sheet? Here, wait, I can link it to you if you need it.
Roasted pheasant.
We have it open right in front of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm deciding on how difficult things are to actually cook in real life.
So
Gotcha.
you'll roll a d4 to decide what meal type you know.
Oh, yeah. D4. I think, did you say you were doing a meat?
Yes, because that's what we
Okay.
hunted.
Right.
So she rolled a 4, so carrying capacity increases by 30 pounds for 16 hours.
Well, that would have been helpful with you guys carrying the hags, huh? Well, not
Sorry.
bad, because now if you guys end up looting the ship that you're looking for, if you find it, then you'll have more carrying capacity.
Yep.
Very
Not
nice.
bad. So, make a note of that
Yeah, which one needs you cooked?
for next time, because I probably will not remember that over 2 weeks. And, we'll start our adventure in the shallows next time, I guess, then.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good.
Put it in chat too.
I'm surprised how long that took. I did not expect you guys to just go all out with the ship either. I was not entirely prepared for a ship battle yet, if you didn't notice. And I definitely didn't plan on that. Like, I had that side thing ready in case you rolled that. Every week I make a couple side things, just in case you guys run into something. But I didn't expect you to fire at him from the ship. That was
So they
fun.
tried to farm us from 300 feet away.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that.
Okay, go ahead and fighting my party.
So the next time we'll play